Hello Fratelloers and welcome back to MrMFretwell Plays Minecraft, and as you can see we are here today back at the lab. It's been some time. We have been working on the mesa part of the base for quite a few episodes now. We have been doing the iron golem farm and collection stuff, so it's good to be back today in the lab base here. So let's get out of that mode. Freaking me out. So in today's episode, I kind of want to work on two projects, really. I want to kind of wrap up this area. Now, as you've seen in the intro there, I demonstrated a addition that I made. I tore out all the white stained glass and put in the light blue, and it looks a lot better, I feel, for the pipe sort of effect. So I would like to finish that a little bit, and what really needs to be done here is basically finishing off this corridor right here. Now, as you can see, there is a wooden block on the wall here, and that marks where the zombie grinder is. And the idea is this corridor will connect to that. And this is also going to be a place for the snow golem farm. It's going to be a place for the AFK fish farm, those sorts of things. So I think what we need to do is kind of wrap up this today and get that out of here. And also, I want to work a little bit on this room here where the cactus farm is. And we'll get to that later in the episode, and we'll also have to see what time we have, because it may be a little bit too much to do that as well today. We'll just have to see. So, I guess to start off here, I think I need to clear some space, and kind of figure out where things should go before we do too much more. And all this is basically going to be a case of doing is making a corridor that's very similar to this one. We're going to put a door in here, similar to the door I have over there. And we're also going to fit a corridor into place, which will allow us to get to the zombie grinder. And where's my cobblestone? There it is. I don't want to go right next to where this is, because we're probably going to have the door here, in this general area. Maybe these blocks here will be where the door goes. So if we mark that as where the door is going to go, then we should go a couple more blocks at least before we think about possibly building a corridor down. And I'll probably do a lot of this off camera because it's just menial digging and replacing the blocks and that kind of thing. And we'll come back when I've actually made some progress on this. So let's see. I think there would be a good spot to start digging down. We're just going to put a staircase in, and that should do the job just fine. Now then, as regards staircases here, we are going to have to take that out so that this will work correctly. I don't like that whole head banging thing you get if you're not careful with staircases, so we're going to eliminate that if we can. And I think we're doing that here just fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig this out and connect it up to the zombie grinder, probably continue the corridor on a little bit that way, and hook up the door, and then I will be back. Okay guys, so I've been working on this for a little bit, and as you can see I've kind of began to lay out where the door is going to be up here, and I made a pathway down to the zombie grinder, and we have that going on right here. And as you can see, it goes into the back of the storage room. I did have to move the furnaces and stuff. Now I have my hostile mob sounds turned off because I want to be in range of this thing while we work on it a little bit, because my pickaxe is getting low and it makes sense to repair it. Now, as I was building down here, I realized one important thing, and we're going to cook that up. The redstone wiring to this place is a mess. Oops, I think I just broke that. All of these doors and stuff, they're a mess. It's really hard to get around in here, but there is lots of wires and generally just disorganization going on here. Is that redstone torch? There's repeaters everywhere, and I don't know what I was thinking, to be quite honest, while building this, but what I'm thinking now is something different, and I kind of, I want to sort of clear a lot of this out, if that makes sense, and kind of start again almost, which is why I brought some stone bricks with me. We're going to spend some time here today ripping this out and replacing quite a bit of it, because the whole thing is just a mess. And there's a lot easier ways of doing these doors than what I was doing, so we're going to spend some time today, at least for some of the episode, cleaning it up. So, we have the 3 pistons here. Now, if I put that there, and I have some redstone torches, I don't really want it on a block, I want it there. Because obviously it matters where you put the redstone torch as to how you can power it. I'm going to get some cobblestone here. As I say, it's really, really tricky to get around. That should activate all 3 pistons, because the redstone torch activates that one, powers that block to activate that one, and powers the redstone dust. So now, this is where the pressure plates are. As you can see, there's the wire for the pressure plate. We could surely hook this up a lot simpler than what we were doing, just by doing that. And that already is a lot more compact. With this door, I noticed there's a bit of a delay, which I don't like, as you can see from when I stand on the pressure plate. So we're also trying to eliminate that as much as possible as well. So I don't see as there is any other major thing to do here aside from that. I'm just going through here and replacing these blocks so that I know that they are redstone, as I didn't even bother to do that when I built this apparently. So we'll do that, bring this around, and we'll fix this up, get this little corner dealt with. There we go. And that already is a lot more compact. Now I wonder if we could compact that further, because we could put a repeater in there and then a piece of dust here. But that said, that's going to add extra unwanted delay, so I don't think we'll do that. I think that that should be good enough. Now we need to look at the other side here and see what it's like over here. It's this door, isn't it? Yeah. So we want to knock this out a little bit and kind of see what this is. Little cave here apparently. See how this is looking. Same sort of thing as what I had over there. It's not very compact, so we're going to compact it quite a bit. And we want a block there. No, we want a block here, sorry. And we want to put that there. Get some redstone torch down. And that should power all 3 pistons. Then we need to compact this wire. Again, I'm not really sure how this wire ended up becoming this long. I guess I was just trying to do something and it didn't really work. So, how did I have it over there? Because we came around a little bit here, didn't we? And then I did something a little bit like this. It had to do that, then we blocked it. That was right. Just like that. And I'm gonna break this. And I don't think I could condense that any more than that. So nice prompt opening. Same for the other way. So that door is now in a lot better shape than it was. I'm gonna get some room in here. Obviously we can't break these because these are where the pressure plates sit. That is already looking a lot better. Hey guys, how you doing? So now we need to do the same thing for this door. And this one seems even more messed up from what I could see. So let's get rid of all this. There's repeaters and stuff down here. It's not very compact. That's the one thing I really noticed, and that's one thing I want to rectify. Obviously, we'll break that here. Here we go. Get all of this redstone out of here, these repeaters and all that kind of stuff. So we don't need it around. And redstone torch. And now we want to bring the wire in. Like so. Just like that. And whoops. Want to extend this around. Like so. And that will go to there. Oops. And we will cover that up. And then down here is where we want to go. Replace a little bit of this. There we go. Hey, iron. Still collecting iron despite having an iron golem farm. Don't ask me why. Even though my inventory is full and I can't really stack anything. Sure, let me use the dirt here and do a little bit of filling up. And I want to do some stone brick replacement. Oh, we need to go a bit higher than that, I think. Let me see, let's get some cobble out. And we'll get in here. And if I sneak, I should be able to place these like that. So that looks good. Let's see. Yep, that works. There's a little bit of a delay because there must be a repeater on this side as well. Yeah, I mean, what is this? I don't know what all of this really is, to be quite honest. Whatever it is, it's a mess. So let me get rid of this. And oh, we are out of stone bricks. I thought so. But we've got more cooking up here, so we could take advantage of that. Get some crafted up. I'm gonna put some stuff away, just for the moment, in this box right here, so that I can have some inventory room. So, let's get the stone bricks back on the bar. I want to do this. Let's get a redstone torch set up again. So we want the redstone torch there. That there. And, oh, is this going to collide right here? Probably so. But there might be ways of rectifying that. Using clever block placement and that kind of thing. Yep, we've got that. And we did that to block it that way. That to block it there. And here I'm not so sure about. Because it's a bit awkward to connect. I guess I could... No, I can't make that one lower. Nor can I make that one lower. Maybe this is the problem I ran into before. How do I want to solve this situation? There's probably an obvious solution to it, and I'm just missing it. Let's get the torch out of here. Because obviously we need that to go into there. Just trying to think, is there any way I could somehow lower it? I don't want to use a repeater, that's the problem, because that gives me an unwanted delay. So that's why I'm not going to use a repeater, but I'm left with limited options here, honestly, in order to fix this. Because that won't work. That would just make the situation worse. Yeah, I don't know. Although, would that... Well, yeah, it would matter, actually, because then both doors are going to open. I was thinking I could just leave that the way it is, and it wouldn't be a big deal, but it actually is going to be a deal. I don't want both doors opening when I only want one set opening. Makes me think there's a mob around. You can't just block it off like that. Maybe I could do something with half slabs. That's what I'm thinking now. Is that going to connect? I don't know if that's just visually connecting. Yep, didn't open that door. Half slab is what I needed right there. So that seems to have solved that problem. I guess it would show a connection line there, so that's that fixed. And now we can resume here what we were doing. And patch that up. So is the delay gone? It is, which is what I wanted. Let's get that pressure plate back down. Sort of fix this up. And I do think I want to give this area a little bit of a facelift, because it is a mess, and it doesn't really suit the theme that I've got for the rest of the base. It's kind of very rustic looking in here compared to the rest of the base, which is very modern looking. But this already is much more compact, and I'm very happy about that. So now I can take that torch out there and start and fill some of this in. And already it's looking much better, which is good. Now then, as for this door, I guess I could go that way with it, so that it doesn't interfere with what we've already got going on. So let me poke a hole in that. Get a stone brick down. Redstone torch. Block. Redstone dust. I'm gonna break this open a little bit so I can just see what I'm doing. What's this for? Oh, I guess this must be old wiring for the door. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, here's where the pressure plate system is. So, well, we've already got that marked. I'm gonna replace that. There we go. Fixing doors. Very, very fun. And I don't really want a torch, I just want to get out of here. So now then, now we've got that in place, we want to do a similar sort of thing. We want the redstone wire in that block there. So I guess we can kind of bring it down a little bit. A bit less compact than the others, but still relatively compact. So that's all connected up now. Yep, that's doing good. So now we just need to do the other side, which should be a case of just what we were doing, as there's no other wiring in this area. It's this, I don't know why I did this, making the torch higher up. That's what really made it difficult here to do anything with. So we want our redstone torch back. Maybe it did that while I was building it the first time. Wait, what are you doing? It needs to be there. Block, torch, block, dust. There we go. And now we can get rid of all of this. Whatever I was doing here with inverters and that kind of stuff. Should save quite a bit of redstone dust as well in doing this, which is always useful. And we'll bring the wire around this way. And then we'll change this out. Give me some cobblestone so I can put that in there. And let's bring the wiring around. And we need to do a block cover. Brilliant. So that is now that situation sorted out, and that should work from both ways. Yep. A lot more responsive, which I like a lot. So we can put the floor and wall back in. And we can do the same over here. I don't have any blocks for this yet because I haven't picked up the right colour. So I'll do that off camera for sure, but just that little 10-minute job, I guess, made that a lot better. It's a lot more responsive now than it was, and it's kind of compacted the redstone a bit. I got a load of redstone torches back out, and some redstone torches. I mean redstone repeaters, sorry. So I'm pretty happy with the end result there. And we've got a lot more space now that I can potentially use for any other redstone that may happen to be in this area. I'm not sure if there will be or not, but we've just done a compacting job in case there is. How many zombies are in there? 44, that won't be enough. I'm going to have to spend some time AFK, but that's fine. So the next job here is going to be to finish the staircase. I definitely want to do that next, and I'll do that off camera. And sort of wrap up this corridor here. I left this open for other builds that we're going to do down there. But this is looking a lot better now. I'm very happy with the end result here. So the next thing you will probably see me doing is we might come and recap what I've done over here and show you the end product, and then we may go do something else. We'll just see how much time we have, or we may just end the episode there. So I hope you've enjoyed that little clip of compacting doors. I'm going to get on with the rest of this, guys, and I will be back after that. Okay guys, so I've been working on this for quite a while now, and as you can see, it looks more complete, and I would say it is more complete. I think that now we have reached a good stopping point for this project. We have the door hooked up, as you can see. That fully works now. We've got a white stained clay door. I finished the pathway down here, and that seems to work well. Quite functional. Over here, I believe it opens up into a cave which has slime spawning in it, so we may put a small slime farm over there. And in here is obviously the zombie grinder that we were just working on, and that's now finished. So, with that all done, this is going to be updated later, I guess. I'm not sure now. I think we have enough for an episode, but before we head out today, I would like to give you an idea of what my plans are for this room. So, this room is going to be the storage system. More accurately, it is tier. And tier is spelled T-I-A. It is the tiered item archive, and all the items in the game that I can get will be in this room. Currently, it's inhabited by a cactus farm and some chests and stuff like that, but eventually this will be a proper storage room. What I think I want to do off camera is I'm going to start work on this. And what I'm going to do is basically put cyan clay around the walls and on the ceiling. I'll either do this off camera or maybe we'll do it in next episode, we'll have to see. And then I've got to start and dig down, obviously, to make the storage room. And we'll also look at that point as well, at probably adding the automatic doors to the other sides of this. But that's kind of the aim. I'll explain more about the storage room next episode, though. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. So until then, see you later, and have a good day.